For sure. Now, Evil Esports, they can consider getting the Lolita
Yep.
or maybe an Akai this time against the SUNSPARKS. It is really good against the
Harith.
Harith.
Yeah.
And this could be their additional, initiator or
Initiator.
crowd controller for
I like-
Evil Esports.
I'm like what I'm
Lolita.
seeing.
It's indeed the Lolita.
Yeah.
We did mention
Okay.
it's either the Lolita or
the Akai.
the Akai this time. Now it's gonna be a support Cho
Yeah.
and a core X-Borg
Yeah.
for Renzio with Coach Leathergoods bidding goodbye to the
Patting their
team. It's
backs,
gonna be
yeah.
up to SUNSPARKS on how they can execute this time.
I like what I'm seeing. I do feel that we're going to have that this game is gonna be a bloodbath
It is.
due to the draft. I love the Lolita pick.
Yeah.
I'm non-biased actually, but I do like the lineup of Evil Esports. They're keeping it basic,
Yeah, they keep
basic core heroes and basic supports.
Yeah.
Nothing special, right?
I really love the last pick
Simple.
Lolita because it
Yeah.
actually answers a lot. Like, for example, the Claude, even when the Blazing Duet is up, you can just put up the Bulwark
Bulwark
and there's
shield,
just the
yeah.
stun. You know what? When you pick the Harith, you want to take control of a certain area, and that's where a Lolita shines.
Yep.
When you don't, when you can be surprised on how much Lolita can have in terms of the in-game factor
Yeah.
when he is in play.
Yeah, conquering territories is the name of the game here for game number 1. One Evil Esports, one win away to secure that upper bracket slot here.
Exactly.
Very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, for you guys to catch every battle, stream like cray, get unlimited data for all apps with Giller Unlimited GX30 only with you mobile. Here we go. We're just waiting out for the game. SUNSPARKS, they look pretty nervous here, but look at the eyes of KLBJ.
Yeah.
Just very relaxed. Let's see, man.
Yeah, again, we're gonna go back to what we were talking about earlier. Team SUNSPARKS, they need to secure a 2-0
A
to get
2-0
to the
right
upper
now.
bracket
Yeah.
because again they will get up to 7 points
Yeah.
compared to Evil with just
This is
6 points.
This is it.
If they lose one game, they automatically will not be able to make it to the upper bracket.
Yeah.
But if they lose both of their series, there could be a chance for either Axis or Geo to get their slot instead. So SUNSPARKS, what they need to do is at least get one win against Evil.
All right, let's see if that could
5
happen.
seconds till the enemy
5
reaches
seconds
the
till the
battlefield.
enemy reaches the
Smash them.
battlefield. Let's go into game number
troops
1.
deployed.
Renjo will be using the X-Borg, Fuziken as a Grok, JP as the Claude, the Reflesha as the Cho, and KLBJ as this Harry.
Evil Esports now playing in the red side. It's Katzing on this Granger. It's Luca on the Kufra. It's Mocker on this Lunox. It's Ash on this Joe, and Itachi from Konoha
Oh my,
playing the
oh
Lolita
my,
this
oh
time.
my, here we go. Oh
Of
my,
course.
from the Akatsuki clan.
Well,
Coming here in Malaysia. Let's go. JP and Reflesha will just go for that early Crimson Lizard and will definitely get this Crammer. But Ash from Pallet Town, man.
Ash from Pallet Town have to back down this time against the members of SUNSPARKS. You have to take out this Cho and this Claude. Oh, very nice.
Nice bait coming
Nice
in
bait.
from JP.
Using the momentum.
Yep, using the momentum just to last hit and get that Crammer. As we can see, 46 seconds left
Wow.
for the turtle to spawn here in the bottom lane. We are now seeing the Kufra and the Lunox in the bottom side of the, retaining the bottom side of the map.
Oh, Zaman
Probably
Force.
wants to get the buff, but meanwhile, we
There's
see
a
in the
push.
camera a quick push
Definitely.
coming in from SUNSPARKS.
Because of the chrono dashes, it will be enough to take a turret. Now
Yep.
it's just 1 minute and 36 seconds. We
Yeah.
know that this Harith does have a lot of objective taking potential because of the chrono dash and the Zaman Force.
Yes, of course, and they do know that the turtle will spawn here in the bottom lane. That's why SUNSPARKS immediately went for the push. That is
Turtle
477
resurrecting
crit damage in the early stages of the game, coming in from the dead zone at a warning shot to say at least 2 minutes in. Here comes KLBJ.
KLBJ Zaman Force gonna be committed, but a flicker away coming out from Evil Esports.
we
As
go.
now they
Here we
disengage.
go.
The dodge on the tire stage. KLBJ is quite low,
Whoa.
and the Lunox will take care of him. That's the first blood going in favor of Evil Esports. They're not done. They want to take the turtle this time, but in comes the export. The damage is there. The fire snakes will be dealt down, and the blazing do it is there, but it's not going to be enough. The turtle still on the Granger. The Lunox to be safe this time. No pick off whatsoever from SUNSPARKS.
No damage yet, and two-man Luminum Blast coming in from Dalolita secured the kills from the side of Evil Esports, as we are now seeing the U-Mobile replay. KLBJ miscalculated the Salmon Force. 3 heroes from SUNSPARKS still very far from that clash. And man, with the amount of heroes here for the side of Evil Esports, they really won that fight.
The mobile replay, there is gonna be more. Very good
There you go.
ultimate, but there's no way of the dragon.
Whoa.
Of course, the Cho will be taken. Mega kill for the Lunox.
Oh
Can
my.
they get more? KLBJ Chrono dashing away. And of course, the fire from
Fire
Renzio.
snakes.
It's not gonna be enough. Luca able to run away. Fuzak not gonna land the power of nature to anyone. And Evil Esports, they disengage. 9.5k already up
Yeah.
for Evil Esports. Only 8k for SUNSPARKS.
Oh my, Mocker just mocking them right now because he is definitely at his maximum potential. This is what's scary about the Lunox, is that if you give her a good early game, she, or the player, I mean, can actually tower dive you every time.
Definitely.
anytime.
And it looks like they will die Fuzaken this time, but this is a Grok. Not the best target to go for.
Yep.
This time they will take, however, the core guard. They will
Core
steal
guard.
this one,
Here
but
we go.
SUNSPARKS will defend. A very good ultimate in here. The Numigas gonna be gas, but the Grok already down for the count. Can they get more? Yes, they will. They get the second one. Third one, of course. KLBJ
no.
will run away with the Summon Force,
Yeah.
but the Claude trapped in a very bad spot and will be gunned down by the members of Evil Esports.
Keeping it basic is the name of the
Turtle
game
resurrecting
from
soon.
Evil Esports. Lots of fire damage in the early game. U-Mobile replay right there. No damage whatsoever for the side of SUNSPARKS. Of course, they do have the Claude, which is actually a late game hero. Plus, the X-Borg is in the top lane for the split. Man, Evil Esports
It's
is
all
putting on a show.
It's all about the early game for Evil Esports. We saw their past 4 games. They want to take control of the early game. That's why they take the Leomord. And now a very nice Croc block, but Luca jumps away.
Yep.
Courtesy of the Tyrant's Revenge, the Turtle will be taken by the Lunox. It gets scarier by the minute because the Lunox does have burst set-based damage. And
Yep.
if you add into account the power of the Turtle buff, you cannot fight against
You
that
cannot
Lunox.
fight, of course, at 8% extra burn. Ladies and gentlemen, Evil Esports lurking in the mid lane, eyeing this first tier tower. They do want to open up the jungle and of course the other lanes from SUNSPARKS.
Oh, no,
That
guys,
is
guys,
the
the
setup
and the jump from the
Blast.
Bultra. Oh my goodness, they burst down the Grok and
Oh.
they will get more. The Cho will flicker away to the right. Now it's gonna be Luca to find him. Will they go for more? I think Evil Esports, they don't want to necessarily dive because a pick off on the Grok is more than enough already.
Oh my, Luca stretching.
Stretching!
And they will get KLBJ. Oh no, man, this is looking bad for SUNSPARKS as Evil Esports very confident in landing those stretch, landing those skill shots. Plus the Dead Sonata really paying off. 210, ladies and gentlemen, 6 minutes in, just like what Squidward is saying, evil.
Every villain
Is
is
lemons.
lemons for Evil Esports. But what they're saying right now is everyone who they are facing up against can be considered lemons because they're just
They're just
destroying
destroying everyone. Too sour, man.
Oh my goodness, Evil Esports 10-2 with 20,000 in the bank, taking out 3 turrets already, only giving up 1, and now they are poising onto the bottom lane. They catch up 1 once again. There's gonna be the Way of the Dragon, gonna be committed by the Cho, but of course the ultimate from this Kufra is not gonna find anyone. However, Evil Esports, they are still
Turtle
controlling the map
resurrecting
this time.
soon.
All right, let's see Itachi running away. SUNSPARKS hoping to get back from this very huge deficit. 7 minutes in, man. Evil Esports just
Oh, no way!
I should know. Look at this. Luca boxing out KLBJ and Where's the play? No damage output whatsoever for Team SUNSPARKS, and that is a free turtle for Katzi 304.
I thought that we only see Luca in NBA as the
NBA.
Rookie of the Year,
Yeah.
but Luca from Evil Esports
Is here.
showing us
Is here.
he's gonna be the Rookie of the Year, but there
Let's
is gonna
go.
be Luca still surviving. The ultimate will be there. He will die this time, but it's gonna be a
Exactly.
luminous last one. A connection coming up from Evil Esports as they take out two, but the shutdown of the Lulux, a double kill from JP. It's gonna be up to Evil Esports how they will convert this 3 versus 3 in the middle. But SUNSPARKS, they say we have to cease fire. We have to back down.
We need to discipline ourselves. But Itachi, that Numinum Blast, just like in the anime, popping that Sharingan and putting an end to 3 heroes for Team SUNSPARKS. Man, this is clearly Evil Esports, the Evil Esports game. SUNSPARKS still buying time. They do want to give JP this
Luka.
opportunity.
Watch
This
out for
is
Luka.
Man,
Ooh.
Luka.
Almost hitting that, but there is gonna be the bouncing ball. Will they go for this? The stun. But of course, JP is gonna be hurt. No, definitely. Ash, can he catch up? And yes, he will. It's gonna be a kill on the Claude. Ash and Luka,
Ash
this
and
connection,
Luka,
my
man.
goodness. Evil
Oh
Esports,
my.
they're just out for blood, and they're not stopping another catch up
Oh.
on this Pirate, but it's not gonna be enough though.
Luka going loco. That is the death
Oh,
zone.
the
Meta mega kill coming in from the Granger. Plus that extra crab coin. Itachi once again very confident. Naruto is not in town to save your lives. 414. Oh my, kill BJ with a slither of health.
Can you run away? No,
He
we can't.
can't. He can't. There's no stopping Evil Esports.
And the
That
ultimate
is the
stroke.
ultimate of the Kupra, and that is the Lord for you, man.
Evil Esports, they're relentless. They do not stop. For the past few minutes, we have not stopped with our play-by-play because Evil Esports, they just keep on
They're
fighting.
not stopping.
They just keep on
It's not stopping.
finding all of these kills.
And it wasn't Squidward who said that quote. It was Mermaid Man himself. Evil. Evil for Evil Esports, man. Look at this. More aggression coming in.
Oh, aggression does not stop. Itachi is angry. He wants more. He wants to be in the
more.
upper bracket
He wants more.
of the playoffs of M1. Renzo having to use the last insanity just to get away from Evil Esports.
Itachi.
Through the middle, there's the Lord. Manjin, what's gonna happen here?
It's in their names. Evil
Luka, no
Esports.
way.
There you go. Here comes
No way, Luka.
Oh my. That is a Numinum Blast being charged here. 2-man knockoff.
Oh,
2-man
no.
stun coming in from Evil Esports. 4-17. That is the Lord and Evil
Luka.
Esports. That evil laugh.
Estes is a good hero here because if you look at SUNSPARKS, they don't necessarily have the burst. Yes, you do
Yes.
have the Death Sonata, but until the late game or the mid game or the late game, you will not be able to use it as a burst.
Yes.
Now, the big problem you have with damage over time, like the damage of Esmeralda,
Yeah.
is that you have to take time. And Estes, with this purification and the revitalize from the Kufra, there's just way too much healing coming up from Evil Esports.
Yes.
It's gonna be scary, but SUNSPARKS, they should be counting on the fact that they still have very good type of damage in courtesy of the Esmeralda and the Granger.
The Granger, yes. But again, you counter the Estes with assassins, heroes that can dive in and separate him
Yeah.
from Clash. They do have that with the Kaja
the
as
Divine
well,
Judgment,
the Divine Judgment. But man, in terms of the combo, in terms of the Clash itself, SUNSPARKS, it looks like they do want to group. They do want to group up.
Yeah.
And Estes is the type of hero who is good, who is great in those group up
Yeah,
situations.
in 5v5 engagements, you're gonna count on the Estes. Not
Yes.
because of the crowd control or the damage, it's more about the heals.
Yeah.
Alright? Now you have to take note the Bruno exists as well from Evil Esports. It poses a different kind of threat when it comes to group in terms of 5v5 clashes.
Yep.
Because of course of the ultimate, but we're gonna find out as
Let's
we
go.
hop
Seconds till the
into
enemy
game.
reaches the
Is this the last game
Smash them.
for SUNSPARKS? And Evil
All
Esports,
troops
we're gonna
deployed.
find out. Evil Esports now playing the blue sides. Luca back on the Kufra. Now Ash on the Cho, Mocker on this Ludox, Itachi on this Estes, and Katzi on this Bruno.
Rencho will be using the Tams, Uziken as the Grok, JP as the Granger, Raflesha as the Kaja, and Kiel BJ on his signature Esmeralda. Standard lanes coming in from both of the teams. Luca and Mocker right here. They do want to go for the Mother Shocker and the Baby Spinner. But their real names are is the Statute Stalker, Shocker, and the Statute
Chaser.
Spinner, and the Chaser.
The blue
There we
box,
go.
basically speaking.
Yep, let's do it. Ash going here in for the cut. He knows his capabilities against this Stamps pick. So back to what we were talking about. We do like the lineup of Evil Esports. They need to actually pick Itachi here. SUNSPARKS, I do feel that they're still focused right now. They're great in these kinds of situations. Always losing, always losing one game, and then after that, coming in for my comeback.
Redemption code now up for the grabs, guys. Look at the bottom part of your screen. While Luca shows you how to land the stun, Ernst will have to back away. And of course, this is your redemption code. Just head to mobiledge.com/code exchange, and you will have the chance to get some gifts.
Put it in. That is the tip. Again, coming in from Gil BJ. Nice grok block from Mr. Fuzakin, but the damage is not
Turtle
enough.
resurrecting soon.
Of course, because of this heal coming in from the Moonlight, the Estes.
You know what? Manjin, what happens now is that Evil Esports, they have denied SUNSPARKS at least one lane of minions against KLBJ, or even more, because they want to fight this time. This is the Granger with the Death Sonata falling star, but it's gonna be stunned up, cancelled by Luca once again, but the Turtle will be slain by the Bruno. Can they get more? Ludox with the Brilliance.
Nice block coming in from Luca, but that is again the ultimate from Itachi. Put in the Moonlight Immersion. Mocker will just get that grok.
The Divine Judgment though.
That is a good Divine Judgment, of course, from the Gadget. That is double kill for Mr. JP. Here comes Ash. Pops that Shunpo.
Nice
that nice counter go from KLBJ. And we have ourselves an even ball game. 2-1 for the first 3 minutes of this game.
Burns just says, okay, fight there up top. I'm gonna make the space, take the space here in the bottom lane.
Okay.
Yung mobile replay, a very nice block coming out from the Kufra. That's Luca, and now he actually took a lot of time away from the Granger.
Yep.
But the first blood still goes to the Granger this time. That they chase Fuzaken and they will get the kill. However, they have overextended this time. Raflesha just gets the level 4 in time.
You're right.
And the Divine Judgment is available. They get the kill.
Quite a long skirmish we had there. But now we are at round 2 of our objectives. We are now transitioning into the mid game. So both of these carries, they do want to get their buffs. That is again another Falling Star Moon. A good Falling Star Moon from KLBJ. They're forcing out the steam fight. But the heals, man. But okay. Take it easy. Take it easy for the side of SUNSPARKS. They're very disciplined. Immediately backing off after that one pick.
Do not overextend. Just get what you can. That is indeed a kill on the core anyway, so you're pretty confident with that. Have to take note, nobody is having Retribution at this point. All purifies, all sprints. And now Luca once again with the connection. They do have the bouncing ball. And there is the Way of the Dragon, the ultimate playing perfectly. But the counter go, the Divine Judgment to take up the Cho. The Grok is going to be taken down as well. But at least a 1-for-1 trade-off for SUNSPARKS.
Okay. I like the aggression coming in from Luca and Ash. But I can feel it. Raflesha is in his gaming zone, is in the zone right now. With all of this clutch Divine Judgment to counter go and to re-engage. But right now we do have the turtle take. Here you go, Luca with another stretch.
Luca with another stun connection, but of course the Grok is here. They do have the damage healing coming up. This but the Ludox with the Brilliance. Can they take it down? Reviters also there for the turtle for the Esmeralda.
That is a 5-man Moonlight Immersion coming in for this Estes. They want to chase. And they want JP holding hands together forever, no matter how long. That is indeed a killing spree for Mr. KLBJ, but Bruno free hitting everyone. 3-2-3. It is 3v3. Fuzaken, sure you can. That is a nice slam dunk for Mr. KLBJ. But again, 2-2. What an even ball game.
Action Jackson is what we're seeing right now between SUNSPARKS and Evil Esports. Game 1, it was all about Evil Esports dictating the tempo, but SUNSPARKS says, no, we're not gonna go out this way. We're gonna fight. Game number 2, they're matching the movements of Evil Esports, fighting when the fight does break out, and SUNSPARKS are actually leading by 4,000 right now.
4,000. This is actually the reason why they banned out the carry, because the Bruno is not very good in the early game. He's like a mini carry, actually.
A mini carry.
A mini carry.
I love it.
If this is a carry pick, that fight would have immediately went to in the favor of Team Evil Esports.
Oh, yes. Let's say that as the Death Sonata signals a fight here. A warning shot from SUNSPARKS, but they themselves back down. Bottom lane, there is going to be the weight of the dragon against Renzo. Renzo, can you stay? No, you can, as Mocker is there. I think the Durance might have been available already for Mocker.
Yeah,
actually went for the concentrated energy.
Yeah, of course, JP as well locking in his BOD right now. 6 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these teams, they do want to be in the driver's seat, but I do feel that Ash is really doing a great job in controlling the tempo and finding fights. Look at this.
Yeah, just going for the split, but she have to take it. However, Manjin.
What?
3 turrets already gone from Evil Esports as SUNSPARKS already take it. And Turtle will be now in the hands of the Esmeralda, and there is the ultimate coming up from the Kaja.
He gets the ball, but again, Luca is just too tanky, but he will indeed die. That is a touch from Mr. Macker to the Falling Star Moon. There is another block. Nice Moonlight Immersion, and the Blessing of the Moon Goddess won't be enough for this Estes to save his allies. 2 heroes falling down for the side of Evil Esports.
And SUNSPARKS, they will transition into taking the turn. This is a very good indication of a good team.
Yes.
Always convert your kills into objectives, and now they are up at 4 turrets down. That means they also have so much economic advantage. 7,000 in the bank for SUNSPARKS in terms of gold lead.
And this is looking bad because the Bruno Katzi is not really paying off for the side of Evil Esports. They do need to buy time for him to probably get the Berserker's Fury or other core items to deal with this KLBJ Esmeralda.
Oh, nice steal coming up from SUNSPARKS.
Yes.
The buffs, of course, it matters a lot, especially in the mid game where you really want to fight against your opponents.
Yeah, of course.
Taking it away from your opponents is really good.
Oh no! That was
no!
Clearly a mistake coming in from Raplacia. Nice response here for the side of Evil Esports, repelling the initiation from that Divine Judgment.
They did commit their ultimate, the Tyrant's Rage, perfectly against Raplacia.
Yes.
Very well done. Luca is really performing so well.
Yeah, very patient.
With this Berserker's Fury.
Mr. Luca, as we've said, if we're in basketball, all this stretches, all of this Tyrant's Rage is at a 70% field goal right now.
Oh yeah,
catching everyone for sure.
Let's show, however, being caught here just away the dragon. The Counter Inferno will not cut it as they take out this FAMS.
Nice
Evil
catch.
Esports, the very nice catch in there now.
Nice
SUNSPARKS,
catch.
however, they're looking towards the Lord.
They were trying to create space. They want to set up for this Lord. Here we go. Luca once again going for the ball. And again, man, no damage whatsoever, Mr. JP. That is the knockout coming in with Lord.
They bait out Luca.
That is another Moonlight Immersion. They bait out Luca, as you've said it. And here comes Ash once again, lurking in.
Lurking in again, Ash poising, but there's the Grok with the Power of Nature hitting onto 3. Falling Starman gonna be cast, but the Lunox already with the Brilliance this time. SUNSPARKS will just back down. Fuzaken, very nice usage of the Guardian's Barrier, but it's not gonna be enough for sure. What this makes, however, is that SUNSPARKS will take care of the Lord.
Yes, they
Evil
will.
Esports cannot fight anymore.
Fuzaken creating space for his team to get this large fish, which is the Lord. We are at 10 minutes. This is the 4th round of objectives for both of these teams. So Team SUNSPARKS, they will just wait out for the Lord, clear all of their jungle, and then they will probably go for this immediate push that they want.
Rock block is there, but Evil Esports I think they're waiting for an ambush this time. Fuzaken is actually caught in a bad spot this time. Cannot wild charge because of the bouncing ball. This time though, they have the damage. They have the Bruno in here.
That was bait! That was
actually a bait! Like you said!
Debated by Mr. Fuzaken. You Fuza can't kill me, says Mr. Fuzaken. And 7-10. Nice pickup coming in from Team SUNSPARKS.
SUNSPARKS now leading by 10,000 with the Lord on their side this time. Baiting out the members of Evil Esports. Taking out the turret in the mid lane. Can they still get an inhibitor this time? They can easily do so. That's the Lunox using the Brilliance just to clear out the minion wave.
Let's see. We shall see. We shall see what kind of defense will Evil Esports do. What kind of evil thing do they have,
Itachi.
minds?
My goodness. And the turret quickly falls. SUNSPARKS, they can feel it.
They can feel
marching
it.
towards
They can
the
feel
right
it.
side in the middle. There is the Divine Judgment and Bruno goes down.
That is the Bruno on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Mortalities being brought here by the side of Team SUNSPARKS. That is another knock-up coming in from the Cupra, but again, that is another way of the Dragon. Gale BJ just cleaning house. JP and Gale BJ wrecking havoc, going ham, and it is a wipeout. We are going to game number 3.
SUNSPARKS with that victory. Of course, the Blazing Duet, that's gonna be food for Luca. Luca will really love to receive those bullets coming out from the Claude. And important take note as well, you cannot use the Guardian's barrier when the Bulwark is up, so that's one thing. Yeah.
This is indeed the best pick for Team Evil Esports, answering 4 heroes with the side of SUNSPARKS.
You know what? If anything, Manjin, it's a good answer. But I think that we're gonna see still a bloodbath for both teams.
It is.
It's gonna be kills after kills.
I am expecting that as well.
Yeah.
I am expecting that this game will have a lot of action and will have a lot of rumble. Here we go. Man. What a day it is.
What a day it has
the
been.
5th series.
The 5th series, we have defined the winners of the group stage, but we still want to know who is the better of the team. Is it SUNSPARKS or is it Evil Esports?
Evil Esports.
We're about to know as we now head into game 3 pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty soon. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching us. That is it. We've got the signal. We are now going inside the game. Welcome to the Celestial Palace. Evil Esports on the red side. Kat Z is doing the Granger. Mocker as Harriet. Ash will be using this Leomord. Luca as Luca will play the Hylos, and Itachi once again is the Lolita.
Perfect. Now SUNSPARKS from the Philippines, they're playing on the blue side this time. It's gonna be Renzio on the Thams, Fuzaken on the green of the Grok. I mean, it's JP with the Claude, Raflesha on this Kaja.
Here we go.
Kill VJ with the Esmeralda.
The final game for Team SUNSPARKS, if you're a fan in the Philippines. But meanwhile, Evil Esports just again putting on a show, putting on a great show. 50 seconds onto the first timers here. Here we go. That is clearly an invade for Team Evil Esports, forcing the Stamps to go for his lane.
Wow, that was a core guard aggression from Evil Esports, and they will keep themselves intact up top as Leomord is there with the dash and the momentum, but receiving some damage from the Claude. They will dive in. Falling Star to finish it off. SUNSPARKS gets first blood.
I like the response. An exchange for that core guard will be a first blood, and of course, a tower. We've talked about this yesterday, that it's better that you get the first tower because it will definitely open up the map, and of course it will undoubtedly increase your income
your economy. Exactly. And what you do is to always have a composition where you can push the first turret.
Yes.
Because you can get the kill up onto your top lane wherever you're playing. If you're playing blue or red, whatever happens, you're playing on the top lane.
Turtle
You
resurrecting
overcome it with so much damage and initiations, and then you push it. It's not enough that you fend off your opponents. You need to take the turrets with it.
Because turrets wins games. That is the reason why we're playing MOBA right now. But Evil Esports just inside the bushes, lurking and eyeing this turtle. Here we go. A Zaman Force.
Wow. Very early.
Very early for Mocker. So SUNSPARKS knows this. There's no Zaman Force for Mocker. So this is clearly an advantage for them.
Look
Four
at
heroes
Aura
are here. JP is
Flecha.
here. Here comes the Flecha once again with another clutch pick-up. That is the Blazing Do It for you. Plus the block from this Grok. But man, Luca is still alive. Ash with a counter go. Waving that sword. Okay. 2-1 is the score, but this is a one-on-one, of course, here in the bottom lane. Make that 2-on-1.
Jay threatened by Katzi. Katzi actually to steal that Crammer away.
Wow.
From Esmeralda, so a very nice steal. Evo Esports, they still are trailing behind by a lot. You have to take note. SUNSPARKS, they have the lead.
Yeah.
About 2,000 almost this game, or 1,500.
It's still not over. Still not over yet. I mean, what I'm saying is that SUNSPARKS knew that the Zaman Force was not online. But again, Evil Esports with a good maneuvers and great decision making, backing away from the Grok block, and again, Ash with a clutch disengage.
Ash is here, found by Fuzaken. There'll be a fight. Raflesha knows that something is up in the bushes, so Evil Esports will just transition into the turtle this time.
Okay.
Really catching up, really recovering in terms of the economy.
Good recovery here. Like what you said from Team Evil Esports. Katzi now having his nimble blade. I'm not sure if that's a Raptor Machete, but again, Evil Esports, they're investing a lot in this late game. I do like the matchup between both of the marksmen here. JP opting to go for the high-end drive to sustain that lane. That is the best jungle emblem right now for this Claude. Nobody is using the Bounty Hunter anymore. But again, as I say this, like what we've said, Team SUNSPARKS looking for blood, looking for fights.
Bloodlust axe very early taken by Ash this time. And if you look at it, it's Festival of Blood, not Bounty Hunter or Killing Spree or High-End Drive for Ash.
Yeah.
Going for the sustained battle
It's
because
classic.
he knows they want to fight.
Yeah.
Because of this Granger, Harith, and Leomord pick, they know that they want to prioritize getting the kills. Numinum Blast gonna be whiffed and killing off 99.9% of charms, but however, JP outrunning the gunman from Evil Esports. Wow, what a play.
Like, he's asking Katzi, hey, who's the better marksman?
I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna show you. But again, okay, there's a 4-on-5 fight. That is the flank coming in from Fuzaken. Luca is just too tanky right now, soaking a lot of damage. With SUNSPARKS, they are in control, controlling the tempo of this game. 5 minutes in this game. Katzi, actually, we've talked about this game number 1. Like what we said, they want sustained fights. They want to prolong the team fight. This is quite a good option for him with the Killing Spree, which gives you 30 a lifesteal after kill 1.
Exactly.
But again, Evil Esports, their aggression has fallen down.
They will chill out this time. This is the lowest kill score so far for both of these teams when they face up against each other. So this is, both of them respecting the prowess, their kill process. As they say that though, it looks like there will be a clash match.
There we go. That is a zoom out in our camera right there. That is another Zaman Force. 3-man knockoff coming in from the Grok, canceling the aggression for the side of Evil Esports. Man, what a play for the side of SUNSPARKS. 1-1 is our score. Someone is pinging the top lane. Kill BJ and company getting Luca, you can't go loco here. 5-2. Very disciplined here for the side of SUNSPARKS.
You say that KLVJ is actually pretty far forward, but again, this is an Esmeralda. Knows his capabilities. Have to take note, the Numinum Blast was there. The angle was correct.
The angle was correct.
What Fuzaken did was to just use the Wild Charge. Watch out for the Wild Charge. There you go.
Wow.
To cancel on the Numinum Blast. Perfectly done.
It's like Ken from Street Fighter.
Sure you can.
Sure you can, says Fuzaken, knocking 3 heroes in the air and giving SUNSPARK this certain amount of advantage for at around 6 minutes of our game. 4,000 gold lead right here.
The Blazing Do It, the Falling Star will counter of the Zaman Force. However, Luca gonna be left to his own accord as the Glorious Pathway is already there. They will not chase. They say that though, Somebody's taking care of business up top, and he might be cut off by the members of SUNSPARKS. No, they won't. They will just focus on the turret this time.
All right, they will force this one. They want to get Ash. That
they
is the
can.
horse right there. But you're not in the Old Town Road, says SUNSPARKS.
Numinum Blast.
Another Numinum Blast.
Nice dodge.
Missing, hitting nothing but germs. Here we go. SUNSPARKS, very self-assured in diving the tier 2 tower.
And Fuzakan is happy. He's farming in the middle, already able to facilitate to take the mid lane turret. So that is 4 turrets taken down by SUNSPARKS, elevating their lead by up to 6,000 gold by 7 minutes and 50 seconds, Manjin. I think that is already so high.
That is so high, and they are unfazed. Meanwhile, Team Evil Esports,
Fuzakan is farming.
yeah, they don't even know who to focus fire right now. Is it going to be the Tams or is it the Esmeralda? Lots of sustain actually for the side of SUNSPARKS.
You know what? The poorest guy in SUNSPARKS right now is the Kaja.
The Kaja.
But the Kaja is still richer than this Granger.
Oh,
That's
no.
scary. SUNSPARKS,
that's
they're
scary.
leading by extremely.
Yeah, that is bad news.
Hi.
That is bad news. Here we go. That is the Lord coming into your screens, and JP will immediately get it. He wants to end this now. No more joke time.
This time they will take it in their hands. And they will go for the Lord. The Lord has been slain.
This is very interesting because Luca was very impressive in the previous games, but now he has a Hylas. Hylas is quite passive in terms of initiation, unlike the Kufra. So this is a very different game for him.
Definitely.
Mocker is the one initiating fights, but you can definitely get out of the Zaman force
can
whenever
just
you see it.
disengage.
Yeah, you can disengage.
That is exactly what they're doing, right? If you look back game number 2, they just went away from the Estes when
Yes.
the Moonlight Immersion was
Yes.
available. And this time when the Zaman force is available, they just back out. They don't
Yeah.
have an Akai to disengage. But what they do is just, okay, let's get away from the zone, from all of the Terran.
Yeah, alright.
Terran-based skills that Evil Esports are doing.
Oh my, KLBJ. It's because of the thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
It's because of the thumbs up. That is the signal. That was the signal of KLBJ. Hey, dude, I got this. I got this from the Philippines. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, they are knocking at heaven's door here in the bottom side. That is the Bulwark Shield for the side of Mr. Itachi. First objective secured by the side of SUNSPARKS. Make that 2 towers.
Can Evil Esports still fight against this? Inhibitors are down, and SUNSPARKS, they're still threatening the mid lane. Will they dive? I don't think they should be. As SUNSPARKS, they cannot afford to make the mistakes this time.
They're patient. They're
Oh,
patient.
Divine Judgment into
Wow.
the ball charge into the falling star moon. What a combo! The chains of stuns.
The chains
SUNSPARKS
stuns.
takes down the Evil.
Okay, Raplesha with 6 assists. Man, three divine judgments, 3 clutch divine judgments to get this picks and to have the advantage. SUNSPARKS clearly on a lead and owning
Oh yeah.
Evil Esports.
They love this.
They love this. The Filipinos back at home are smiling right now. Meanwhile, Turkey, yes, they secured, of course, the slot for our playoffs. But again, who is the better player? Who is the better team? That is the question right now.
Is the
for this
question
game.
indeed as the stun connects on the Esmeralda this time. Art of Thievery only steal some movement speed and attack speed. JP, of course they will
Wow.
pick up the Harriet. Wow! It's amazing once again.
That's amazing, and I think that's game. No core heroes left for the side of Evil Esports. What a good Numinum Blast. Batman Kiel, BJ the King, posterizing Evil Esports, and the Filipino pride is still alive. SUNSPARKS getting